Miss Kenney's awesome because like she's always like there for people. She's kind to students and she helps students out like when they need help. Like she like puts on a smile on kids' faces because like she's always there to help out and other students.
Miss Kenney is awesome because she's so kind and helps people when they're hurt. She always has a nice compliment for everyone, and she always smiles, so that makes me smile. The biggest thing I learned is how to play games and like different stuff that I haven't played before. All different kinds of games, like there's some Halloween games, Christmas games.
She makes me smile by she being like so nice and like doing like all the activities she does at actual like PE. Once we did like drums or something, like how to do that and like how to do all her activities.
We were like running, walking and stuff. She's really funny. The biggest thing I learned from Miss Kenney is how to play stuff.
She's the type of person who you can tell her anything, and she's just not gonna judge you. She's always there when you need something. Every time, if you go up to her and just to vent, she'll be like, "I know a way how to help. I know a way how to help you."
Because there's always a good side to something, and she always sees that good side. Even though it may be bad, she still sees the good side of it. Just to bring that good side out of it.
In high school, it's so easy to get caught up in, okay, you have your academics and you have your extracurriculars, and life can get really overwhelming at sometimes, but I feel like she's such an advocate for slowing down, appreciating everything, and just living every day.
She would come into my classes, she would constantly check up on me. There's one thing we do in club where she'd be like, how would you describe your day? Look at the weather. So sometimes you can say partly cloudy or like very sunny.
She's awesome because she's a very understanding person. She makes me smile because I can actually talk to her. And it's not like a judgy type of conversation. It's more of like a understanding type of conversation and a way to fix things.
Miss McCallister is awesome because she does the most fun labs and always makes our science classes the best. Miss McCallister makes me smile by her funny jokes, and when she's teaching in class, we have like so much fun. The biggest thing I've learned from Miss McCallister is to keep trying even when something doesn't work the first time, and just to have fun.
When you're in a class, you feel like you can trust her and you can come to her about any situation. Miss McCallister makes me smile when she does her model walk-in class for everybody to see. The biggest thing I've learned from Miss McCallister is to keep on smiling through any hard situation because there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, she goes above and beyond on like the labs and the experience we do. She doesn't just do like a lesson. She makes us do like interactive things instead of just copying down notes and just reading things. Like it's hands-on, and we learn a lot more that way. The biggest thing I've learned from Miss McCallister is when you're gathering data, you should get it multiple times so it's as accurate as possible.
Miss McCallister is awesome because of the fun labs she plans and how like she's just funny and smart. She makes me smile because of all her funny jokes she makes and how she makes the labs so fun and she makes everybody laugh and smile. I learned to never give up, even like when some labs are not working for me. She never showed me that I couldn't do it.
Miss Cutler make me smile by we do activities. She teaches and she actually is friendly.
We did this like a landform. It's like we did it with clay,
we did landforms with clay and painted them look like a landform. She's awesome because she teaches us like new stuff that I never knew and then my other classmates knew. We had like a glow activity and then we got like each one a glow and we picked a color and then we started coloring them. I learned tons of ones from Miss Cutler. Every time she smiles, I smile.
She was very nice. She helped me a lot. Like, she helped me with a lot with math. She helped me with multiplication. She makes me smile by being nice. The biggest thing I learned from Miss Colli is landforms.
Miss Baker is awesome because she cares about her students and she makes Spanish like easy and fun to learn. Like, she'll do activities with us like Spanish birthdays, like songs and stuff like that. Well, she asks us how our day is. She asks us what we did this weekend, and yeah.
She makes me smile by being overall nice to me and congratulating me when I use new words and sentences that she hasn't taught yet, things like that.
Miss Baker is awesome because she includes everybody as a whole. She doesn't like focus on some of the kids, and then the kids that are silent, she doesn't just like let them be silent. She includes them and builds them confidence to make friends.
The Spanish birthday is like, even if it like isn't your actual birthday, she'll spin a wheel, see like who it lands on, and then she'll say something like good about what you're doing in Spanish, and I think that's just a really cool thing to do.
I feel like she shows affection to all of her students, and she really makes me feel involved with all of my work. Every single time I introduce myself to her, every time I walk inside the classroom, I say, "Hola, Profe Baker." She says, "Hola, Victor."
Yeah, post-COVID, coming back, join the marching band, and I get excited to come to school to see Mr. Burns. Seeing Mr. Burns makes the day worth it. When he smiles, it'll fill the entire room. He's a very enlightening guy, and he also just talks to us like we're people, not like we're littler and smaller than him. He talks to us like we're equals.
He has a lot of drive to make the band better, while at the same time being very relaxed and laid back. It's like an interesting dynamic. I mean, from my 2 years with him now, I've learned a lot about, just playing with good tone and dynamics, like getting louder when I need to be, getting quieter when I need to be, balancing with the band.
I think I've learned how to be a better musician. The things that he teaches us to put into our music whenever we play, like the tiny details, like how he taught us how to do a forte piano and how to always add in those crescendos and pay attention to the dynamics and things like that.
In class, to help us relate to something, he'll tell us a story about something that happened to him or just something that's happened in general so that we can connect it better to the music. Like how he does take his job very seriously, but he'll also be able to joke around and poke fun at things.
She's really nice and she keeps us in place and she helps people, and I think she's really nice and cool. She whenever we're upset, she plays with us and tells us it's gonna be okay. She's really awesome by the way she talks to other kids and how nice she is to us.
Miss Shreve is awesome because how she teaches the kids, she teaches them nicely and she's patient with them and she's nice about it. Sometimes when you're sad, she says something funny and then you'll laugh. The biggest thing I learned from Miss Shreve is probably shapes, the alphabet, and counting.
How she makes me smile is when I see her. Me too. Because he loves us.
Miss Carl loves you?
Yes.
How is she awesome?
Yeah, she's nice to me and she takes care of me. She helps us.
Okay, how does she help you?
She helps us when we get hurt.
Ms. Hernick is awesome because she really brings a sort of dynamic, engaging teaching approach to all of the subjects he teaches. I really love going into class every day, and it was kind of like you'd never know what you're going to get, because one day you could be doing notes, another day you could be doing a group project, another day you could be running around the school kind of looking for the applications of psychology in real life. So
I think the biggest thing I've learned from Ms. Hernick is to always like smile during the day, no matter what's going on. Because I've always seen her smile no matter what's going on in her day, and no matter where you come from or what's going on in your day, just smile through it and keep going.
How she comes off to the class, how she teaches, her jokes. She's just a funny person all around. She even when she's trying not to be funny, she can be funny just because like we know like that personal side of her sometimes. The biggest thing I learned from Miss Hernick is to always be a friend to others, because you never know when somebody might need it, and you might need it yourself also.
She's very welcoming to all the students, and she always has these attendance questions at the beginning of each class period, which really makes everyone feel a little bit more comfortable, and just the environment she creates by doing that makes me smile.